It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Steven Strasberg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Steven Strasberg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasberg's.
Here's the 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Eaton is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting third baseman number 13.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And it's 1-2. Hit to third. Rendon is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pham is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
First pitch coming. Here it is. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Martinez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Pham is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Nationals nothing. Striding into the box, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out against Steven Strasberg as we get the inning underway. Here it comes. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Eaton, patrolling center, makes the play, one out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Eaton, but he won't get there. It falls in. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Martinez stands at first with one out. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. Ready now, Colton Wong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And that misses 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. One out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter right here. This guy bounces around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
In now for Washington, Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. From the stretch. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Carpenter. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing grounder to the right side. Drilled to the right side. Wong has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the third. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Martinez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
The 1-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work, so it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Line drive to left. Kendrick is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We played 2 1/2. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven
Leading off for the
Strasberg.
Nationals, pitcher, Steven Strasberg.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And there's one down now.
The batter number 7,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch popped him up. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pham ranging back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Behind 0-2 now. Murphy at second with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Marcell Ozuna, Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Now here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Strasberg comes set. Here's the 1-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. The pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
That one worth another look with our show track technology, and the number you look at here, most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Popped him up. Carpenter waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam
Trying to
Eaton.
pick things up where he left off, Adam Eaton. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Pham is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Howie.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more. High in the air, deep down the left field line. Ozuna is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now another 0-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Colton Wong now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kendrick is in pursuit. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season. But you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. And he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. At the plate, Tommy Pham, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strasberg comes set. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
1-1 the count. Pham stands at second with 2 gone. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Last half of the 5th coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 3-2. Stepping in, Matt Wieters.
Leading off for the Nationals, catcher, Matt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pham is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 37.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Stephen Strasberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
The next 0-2. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You know, D-Roll, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and they take the lead 4-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Ozuna looks up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot, and it's now 5-3. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now is Adam Eaton, who's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Popped him up. DeYoung is there, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5 innings complete. Washington leads this one 5-3. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. Can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Ozuna stands at second with no outs. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Strike one to start the at-bat. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Zimmerman has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Nationals lead it 5-3. Here's Howie Kendrick.
Leading off for the Nationals, left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick, and it's now 6-3. There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Dominic Leone takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey guys, that's his second hit of the game. He's also got a good chance at getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old. Not when you're in professional baseball.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Fowler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone. Daniel Murphy will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run. It really got his guys going. No balls and 1 strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Here's Colton Wong now. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Greg Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. His past numbers with Steven Strasberg, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he popped him up. Rendon into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Wong, the runner at third. Garcia at second. Fowler at first with no outs. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
The 0-2 home. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there.
Oh, man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-5. Matt Bowman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, man, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third.
Oh, look at Carpenter.
The second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now is Adam Eaton. Into center field, line drive base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 7. And here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Doolittle's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2, 7-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brett Cecil will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jet Jerko will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 3, Jet Jerko.
He's set. Here it comes. hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
The pitcher, number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Gio Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47, Gio Gonzalez.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. They're still up 7-5. Gio Gonzalez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Gio Gonzalez.
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Rendon on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Jed Jerko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's collected 11 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Kendrick is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-5 now. Today's comes to an end. The Washington Nationals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Strasberg takes home the win. Carlos Martinez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. Left 7 and under. For St. Louis, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 and under. Winning pitcher is Strasberg. The last pitcher is Carlos Martinez. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes.